It's a hometown life for me.
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
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 The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
Standing on the edge of what I feel. Would you forgive me if I laid my soul bare? You can do anything you set your mind to. Could you set your mind on me? Maybe you're afraid of letting go. I know I'm not perfect, but I'll try. I don't need much at all to be happy. Just let me be where you are, 'cause I'm falling, falling, falling for you. I'm falling, falling for you. You make my heart feel something, something I've never felt before. I wanna see your smiling face in the morning. For the rest of my waking days, 'cause I'm falling, I'm falling, falling for you.
Her name is Coco Scott. Brand new music to Indie Country Radio. You can follow her on Twitter at the Coco Scott. That's a great tune called Falling. Great to have that new addition in our lineup. And before that, another brand new artist and song, Helena Mace, and a great tune called Hometown. And you can follow her on Twitter at Helena Mace. That is M-A-C-E, just like it sounds. Welcome to a Hump Day Wednesday edition of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, on Indie Country Radio. We have the best in new country music lined up today, and we also have a great interview lined up as well. Mr. Justin Jack is going to be calling in at about 11:30 a.m. Central Time. I'm broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri, at the live show capital of the world, and we got a good live show going on right now. You can be a part of it. Go to Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio. Hit that tab up at the top, that gray box. You'll see a little chat bubble bouncing around. If you make yourself a free Spreaker account, you can come in and say hello to yours truly. And from time to time, the artists stop by here as well. So you get to interact with them, and they get instant feedback on their songs. They absolutely love that, and so do we. So tune in on our website also, IndieCountryRadio.net. We are live right there on the homepage as well. Mr. John Wolf is up next from the great state of Texas. What are you doing right now? Well, hopefully you're listening to Today's Country with Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Well, I guess I could have gave you a little heads up, but a girl like you don't need no fixing up. Friday night's too far away, and you've been stuck in my head all day. I just had to see your face, no, I couldn't wait. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive, all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Should you put on old blue jeans or a party dress? To be honest, I ain't thought that far ahead. I can pick you up right in front of your house, so pull the shades, blow the candles out. We can watch the first star fall from the edge of town. Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive, all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Right this minute, I got a bottle, you can help me finish, and when it's empty, we can spin it round and round. Yeah, what are you doing right now? Right this second, we got a moment, baby, let's don't waste it. You'll be having the night of your life when the sun goes down. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? What you got going on? 'Cause I got my ride in the drive, all gassed up, cranked up, and ready to get us gone. Girl, what do you say? You just start walking this way. Don't think, don't blink, drop everything, and baby, just come on out. What are you doing right now? Girl, what are you doing right now? I ain't talking about Saturday night. I ain't talking about later on. Girl, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now?
listening to Indie Country Radio with Tim Kelly.
I've never been a believer in love at first sight, but you changed my mind with just one single look in your eyes. 'Cause everyone talks about time standing still, but I've never been there when it happened until you walked in the room. Tell me, where have you been all my life? What are you doing for the rest of forever? Please tell me that you've got the time. 'Cause if you're not busy for the rest of forever, I'd sure like to make you mine. I'm promising you with all of my heart, I'll show you how good it could be if you fall in love for the rest of forever with me. So many questions with answers I may never know. Through my mind, but my heart saying take it real slow. If I say the wrong thing, I could scare you away. If I make the right move, you just might want to stay. I'm taking my chances by letting my true feelings show. Of forever, please tell me that you've got the time. 'Cause if you're not busy for the rest of forever, I'd sure like to make you mine. I'm promising you with all of my heart, I'll show you how good it could be if you fall in love for the rest of forever with me. If you fall in love for the rest of forever with me.
Another great artist from the state of Texas. His name is Jason Cassidy. You can follow him on Twitter at jcassidy, and that is an awesome tune called Rest of Forever. Well, we're just into the show about 15 minutes, and the best in new country. That's what we got. You ladies and gentlemen can figure that out real quick, can't you? Music's pretty darn good, isn't it? Well, let's keep that going until Mr. Justin Jack calls in for a great radio interview here in about 15 minutes. Mr. Zach Paxson from the state of Ohio. This is called Nothing to Lose. Tune into Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday. You have absolutely nothing to lose.
I just stood there, watched you walk away, like I didn't have a thing to say. And it might be too late for goodbye, but I'm swallowing my pride. Who really cares? Who's to blame? Maybe it was me, or maybe it was you. Somewhere in between, I think you'd find the truth. Maybe all this time was meant for us to find. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. So right now I'm gonna run back to you, 'cause I got nothing to lose. You make me laugh cry, but I never felt like I felt when I was by your side. And I'm no angel, and you're no saint, but the two of us together had more than everything. Who really cares? Who's to blame? Maybe it was me, or maybe it was you. Somewhere in between, I think you'd find the truth. Maybe all this time was meant for us to find. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. So right now I'm gonna run back to you, 'cause I got nothing to lose. Maybe it was me, or maybe it was you. Somewhere in between, I think you'd find the truth. Maybe all this time was meant for us to find. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. So right now I'm gonna run back to you, 'cause I got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Here's what happens when you buy a cheap jingle. Indie Country Radio. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It can make you cry, it can make you laugh, give you feelings that you've never had, make the worst of times just fade away, and help you find the words that you don't know how to say. The power of a love song can make you believe. The power of a love song, it can change everything. It can right every wrong, help you hold on even when all hope is gone. It can take you back to that first time when you both looked in each other's eyes. You say I do, then take her hand, slowly start to sway for that first dance. The power of a love song can make you believe. The power of a love song, it can change everything. It can right every wrong, help you hold on even when all hope is gone. The power of a love song. The power of a love song can make you believe. The power of a love song, it can change everything. It can right every wrong, help you hold on even when all hope is gone. It's the power of a love song. It can make you cry. It can make you laugh. Give you feelings that you've never had.
He is your 2016 Nashville Universal Awards Male Vocalist of the Year. He also won for Song of the Year, Mr. Tate Stevens, and Power of a Love Song. And that one is a powerful song, isn't it? Love that song. Well, if you're just now tuning in, welcome to a Hump Day Wednesday edition of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly. We are live on Spreaker.com. We are also live on the homepage of our website, Indie Country Radio. So just go to IndieCountryRadio.net. You will find us there, streaming live all over the world right now, playing music from the world right back to the world. That's how we roll here, the best in new country music. This next gentleman is a demo singer. He also has a barbecue restaurant in Nashville, Tennessee. I think he's going to make it at either one of them. I love barbecue. I love country music. Those two go together. We need a barbecue sponsorship on this radio station. We get saucy here, too, once in a while. Mr. Matt Dame is who we're talking about. This great tune is called If These Bottles Could Talk on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
That 1980 bottle of Crown sure was easy going down when Granddaddy poured me my first shot on graduation day. And here sits a $200 bottle of wine we toasted on our wedding night. It don't hold a candle to the way she kissed me when we said I do. If these bottles could talk, man, they'd tell you everything. If these bottles could talk, they'd tell you all my dreams, my hopes, my fears, my failures and tears. If these bottles could talk. And there's quite a few I'd like to forget, all the crazy things they'd say like that's way too much. I can drive your truck, here's to drowning her memory away. If these bottles could talk, man, they'd tell you everything. If these bottles could talk, they'd tell you all my dreams, my hopes, my fears, my failures and tears. If these bottles could talk, bottles talk when they're slammed against the wall. Bottles talk when they're held high after winning it all. They pick you up after you fall. Bottles talk. Yeah, bottles talk.
His name is Matt Dame, and what a great tune that is. It's a hit song for sure, If These Bottles Could Talk. And we play the hits before they hit. That's what we're all about here at Indie Country Radio. Well, we're all about talking to the artists, too. I love to hear the stories behind the songs. And we've got a great interview lined up today. Mr. Justin Jack is live with us on the phone. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Thanks for calling in today and taking the time to talk to us. I sure appreciate it. We're glad to have you from South Carolina, right?
Yes, sir. I'm in Nashville today, but I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, okay. What you doing in Nashville? Probably music related, huh?
Yeah, I'm recording some stuff down at probably one of the best studios in town that I could think of. It's actually Nashville Recording Studios, but other than that, just hanging out and having a good time, trying to write some new songs, and just really enjoyed Nashville.
Okay, awesome. Well, we'll talk about songwriting here in a little bit because I would say roughly 99% of our artists write their own music, so I love asking you about that. But let me ask you how you got into the world of country music. Were you raised around that? Is that something your folks listen to, or did you acquire a taste for it? How'd that happen?
It was through my grandfather and my dad, really. They influenced most of my music when I was growing up when I was real young.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard my first Waylon song, and it just stuck to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, I met Waylon's uncle, James Jennings, when I was selling insurance in the state of Texas. He has a liquor store in Whitefield, Texas, and pictures of Waylon all over the place, and it was neat to just sit there and talk to him. We tried to sell him our insurance policy, too, but to talk to him about Waylon, and we didn't get to meet Shooter Jennings. He was out of town, but yeah, just the history of how he got into country music and that outlaw country sound. It was awesome.
Yeah, he definitely come to Nashville with a new sound, and I mean, there's no stopping that. When you got something original and good, and you can have all the major labels you want to try to control it, but the music speaks for itself every time.
Boy, you're speaking to the choir there. I absolutely believe that too, And one or two songs, get you going, and then, if you can back it up with something else, and that's how the big ones that are signed to the label stay on the radio. The Luke Bryans, the Carrie Underwoods, they got to come out with something fresh all the time and keep perfecting their craft, and that's how it works, isn't it?
That's exactly how it works.
Yep. Now, where do you record at? And do you use studio musicians? You have a full band?
It depends. If I'm working on one of my country projects, I'm usually working on it at Nashville Recording Studios in Nashville.
Okay.
Great Aaron Rodgers.
There you go.
He's really good at what he does in engineering. And then also I record with LaDonna Caps, which is a high-profile name in Nashville. It's got a, great studio. You just can't ask for better sound than those two places. There's Music Valley Studios and Nashville Recording Studios.
Uh-huh.
But
okay.
I wish I could just do it myself. It'd be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, that's for sure, and we talk about that from time to time too, and I realize this, I've been doing this for going on 6 years now with the indie country thing and trying to help you guys get discovered and get the music out there that FM radio knows absolutely nothing about you guys until you hit it, and it's an expense, and you guys still have jobs on the side and work very hard, but music's your passion, isn't it? Like radio's mine. I always wanted to be on the radio, and when I started out 25, 30 years ago, it was 80s music that I started playing. Then I moved to Oklahoma, and right on the border of Texas, and that's what everybody listened to was country music. So I acquired a taste for it, and I'll never do nothing else because it really is three chords and the truth, and the songs tell a story, and I love that.
That's true. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's hard to find a good song that means something to you these days because it's so diluted by 5 or 6 writers that's all putting their input in on it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing, like you said, nothing better than three chords and the truth.
Yeah. Tell me about that now. Speaking of writing, and I told you we'd talk about it for a little bit. I like to ask what your writing style is. If you co-write with somebody, or do you can you do like Taylor Swift did, flip a napkin down on the table and write a song in 10 minutes from start to finish, or does it wake you up at 2:30 in the morning with lyrics in your head and you have to write that down and finish it later? How do you kind of do it?
Really all of the above. I mean, I don't have any set writers I write with at this time except for Abby Hankins. She's one of the greatest writers I ever heard of, and she's not signed at the moment, but she's one of the artists and writers I've ever heard, and I wrote with her a couple songs, and I'm actually going to get one of those over to you that she's singing on. That's called Storms.
Okay.
And she's done a great with it, and but she's really been the only person I believe I've ever had to write with. I have never co-wrote with anybody else to the point where we stuck and said, "Hey, we got a song."
Yeah.
But so for me, it's basically those skeletons in the closet that wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning that say, "Get up and write this." That's what I deal with.
Yeah.
And when you got one. My method is I don't like writing my songs down when I write them. If I write them in my head. If I remember them, they were good enough to keep.
Yep, I absolutely agree there. You know, I do graphic design. I build websites and do other stuff on the side for the artist. And a creative mind never really sleeps. Would you agree to that? I mean, I have that problem.
Yeah, I think we're writing in our subconscious as well as our conscious all the time.
Yep. Now, is Abby somebody that you would do a duet with and perform that and maybe record something together?
We're actually in the studio. That's what we're working on in Nashville this week.
There you go. How did I know that?
And she's here with me also. She's tickled to death to be. She loves your show also.
Oh, well, we appreciate it. You know, big shout out to her. And, man, I tell you what, we're all about good music. I don't care about the money, the marketing part of it at all, because this is a good hobby of mine that's just really taken off. And people follow us on Twitter, and I don't go looking for the music now. It finds us, and that's a great problem to have. But, you know, we love putting good music on the radio. If Abby's good, she's going to get welcome to Indie Country Radio, and I'll do that this afternoon if you get me that song, or if she's got a couple of them. I like to have a couple because we do a show called Two for Tuesday, and I play back-to-back songs from the artist on every one that we play. So we would love to do that for you as well. Now, you got a couple of good ones here that we've been playing for about a week. One of them's called All Night Long. Tell me about this one.
Well, that one's that's a funny story. That one's been being wrote over the past, I'd say 3 or 4 years. But I can't. I'd write a part of it during the summer, come back the next summer, write another part, and then it finally got finished this year. So it's just basically you feel good, fun, have a good time country song, you know.
Okay.
Got some great people on it, you know.
Yep. Tell me about your experiences in South Carolina. Is that what you write from? Were you born and raised there? You been there all your life, or did you move there? Your dad's work take him there? How did you get there?
Well, I grew up. I was born and raised in Lawrence County, South Carolina. You know, I grew up there, and you know, it wasn't too much doing. The small town I'm from, which is outside of Lawrence County, is like literally a one-stop sign town. You know, there's more dirt roads and churches than there are anything else.
There's a song right there.
Yeah, there's been many of mine, trust me. I'm working on one now that's talking about the whole situation again. That's one subject you can always go back to and get a fresh song from.
Right.
But yeah, I grew up, you know, just good old country boy, hunting and fishing and watching people grow up, and, you know, people falling in love with their high school loves and getting married, and 7 years later getting divorced, and you know how it goes now. But
that's exactly how it goes. Well, man,
the American dream.
We got a lot in common. When you said fishing, that's what I love too. I'm in Branson, Missouri. I don't know if you knew that. You know, it's called the live show capital of the world, but the area is so beautiful, the Missouri Ozarks, and we're looking for a really good fall right now. My brother lives in Utah, in Cedar City, and it is full-blown fall there, and he's a photographer, and he has a dream job right now because it is absolutely gorgeous there. I hope we have a fall like that. But they call it the live entertainment capital of the world here in Branson, Missouri. So there's a lot of attractions and shows and things to see and do, and country music is still huge here. You know, back in the day when it started, Roy Clark, Mel Tillis, Mickey Gilley, they had theaters here, Glenn Campbell too, and you know, those guys are gone, but the tradition of country music is alive and well in this town too, and there's some artists that even pay tribute to some of these artists like George Strait, and I work for a guy that did a Marty Robbins tribute. There's just a lot of John Denver. There's a lot of good country music still here. And Branson does it justice, and we want to get some of you guys to be able to get to the middle of the country and put on some shows here too. That's my goal.
Well, I'll give you some. Me and Abby Hankins, I was telling you about. We're doing we're kind of going around the East Coast and a little bit in the middle of America, I guess you could say, a couple shows. But we're doing a booking for the fall, so right now, so we'd love to get some, you know, information to you. You can get us booked wherever, you know, close by.
There you go. Towards the end of the interview here in a little bit, I'll ask you about your social media and where folks can find you. But now let me ask you this question, and I ask this to a lot of artists, and I never tell you beforehand what I'm going to ask you, but what would be your dream gig or your dream performance, an artist that you would either love to do a duet with or open for? Throw out a couple of names, either living or past.
Oh, my all-time, you know, dream concert would have been probably about the back alley in Nashville, Tennessee, where the Printer's Alley used to be, sitting on a side curb with Hank Williams playing a song with him. That'd be my dream.
Yeah.
I guess.
Absolutely.
And then waking up, and writing a song on the bus with Waylon would be great. There's so many that's good and influenced me. I mean, not just country rock too. I mean, I don't believe that the world could hold that kind of concert.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. Who inspires Abby as a female artist? Since you got her right there, maybe you can ask her too. I hear Patsy Cline from a lot of people.
I'm pass the phone over to her and let her tell you a little bit about herself.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hi. This is 2 interviews in one show. How about that?
How about it? Influenced me as a writer or as a singer? Because to me, I've been singing my whole life.
Yep.
And that's what I do, and I just started writing about 10 years ago, which, is not that much time in songwriter land. These people in Nashville, they've been writing songs for 25, 35 years.
Yep. I talked to a guy yesterday. His name's Scott Ivy. He sent me some artists, and I'm interviewing them for him in the next week or two as well. And he told me that's him. He's a songwriter. He's got about 2,000 songs, and 1,900 of them are traditional country. And we love that because that's something that Nashville, and you'll probably agree, has kind of stepped away from.
Yes.
And I think we need to get back to that.
Absolutely. So that's why I asked you, because most of these, top country singers that we know don't, write their own stuff. They have 5 or 6 songwriters, and they'll come in and an idea, and they'll help. But they are shaped. Nashville is built on top of these songwriters, and I have so much respect for them. And I do write myself, and I am proud of that, and I want to stick to that.
Yeah, that is awesome. And one famous person in Nashville that recorded in Nashville that didn't write a lot of his songs, was Mr. George Strait. 61 #1 hits later, Dean Dillon and some others wrote a lot of his stuff. But, that's not the case for the most part in Nashville. Most of the artists write their own material.
Right. And so to answer your question, I have to say Dolly Parton is my #1 all-time favorite.
Yeah.
A beast writer and amazing singer, multi-instrumentalist, actress. She's everything that I have ever wanted to be. And she's got her own theme park, which just sets it completely over the edge.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There was an award show that was just held there back on September the 8th, just a few weeks ago, and I've been seeing that blow up Facebook, so that's good stuff right there. Well, I'll kind of tell you my age. I'm not going to tell you my age, but I'll give it away. I used to watch Dolly Parton when she made her start on the Porter Wagner show, so that's how old I am. But you just knew with that voice and that personality that she had, and even her laugh, it was infectious, and she was going to make it and do something in the world of country music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she embodied all the joy.
Yeah.
In music, and I think that's the most important thing as an artist, is to share that joy with people.
You're absolutely right. And Jennifer Nettles did her justice in the movie Coat of Many Colors. If you guys haven't seen that, it was on a couple of Christmases ago, and we bought the movie because it was just such a well-done production of her story.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Good stuff. Well, we're going to play Justin's song. We're going to come back and talk about another song, too, that he's got going on. But this is All Night Long from Justin Jack on Indie Country Radio. And we'll come back and talk to Abby and Justin here in just a moment.
Well, I've been sitting here thinking it's time to start drinking. It's 85 degrees outside, and there's a cool wind blowing, bikini tops are showing. Those girls drive me out of my mind. I'd like a beach and a suntan, a cold beer in my hand. I can't do no wrong. I wanna drink all day and party all night long. I'm a down home, bring it on, guitar playing country man. If you wanna beat the heat, just put a cold drink in your hand.
I'm a hard lover, wreck the covers, rock you till the break of dawn. Then I'm gone. I'm gonna drink all day and party all night long. Seems like the winter took too long and the springtime rain is gone. Back to blue skies and sunshine. Light up the grill and grab a beer, let all your troubles disappear, and pass me a Corona and lime. I like the creek bank, a cold drink, and cranking up a little Hank and singing along. I'm gonna drink all day and party all night long. Guitar playing country man. If you wanna beat the heat, just put a cold drink in your hand. And I'm a hard lover, wreck the covers, rock you till the break of dawn. Then I'm gone. I wanna drink all day and party all night long. I'm gonna drink all day and party all night long.
We're on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we are back. All night long, man. That one had a good drum lick at the back of the end of that one. I love that. So, good stuff. You guys did a great job on there.
Thank you.
You bet. Now, tell me about, you said you want to, we talked off the air a little bit, and you guys kind of travel up the East Coast and you kind of want to branch out to Branson, Missouri. Is there a show that you've already done, though, you guys, that's really kind of stuck out in your mind? And if there is, why was that?
I think our favorite time that me and Abby's done our songs was, what was that, 2 nights ago?
Yeah.
2 nights ago was probably our favorite. We did a writer's round at the Commodore Bar and Grill, which is, the Commodore's there's great history there as far as like writers and people that, on the radio today and in Nashville. The Commodore Grill speaks volumes. It's just like a whole atmosphere of feelings of great country music that's going through there. We got a chance to get up there. It's on our website. It's on our Instagram and Facebook. It's Abby doing one of her original songs and me doing one of my original songs, and we were the last two to perform. It was pretty fun. But
there you go.
It was great. That was probably my favorite show thus far.
We were in Nashville on May the 8th for the Nashville Universe Awards. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but look it up and like their Facebook page and be sure to follow them on Twitter too, the Nashville Universe. And what they do is they award independent artists like yourself. And this last year was fun. We met a girl named Corey Spires from McRae, Georgia, and they hold it. They've been the last 3 years. They've been holding it at the Wild Horse Saloon, and there's a lot of history in that building. A lot of big names have played on that stage, and it's just a cool venue. And we met Corey Spires, and then later on I saw that she was performing at the Commodore Grill too. So several of the artists that we play have been there, and that looks like a cool venue as well. But yeah, if you guys are going to be in Nashville for the Wild Horse or Nashville Universe Awards, the next one, I'm not sure when it's going to be. They never have it at the same time exactly. They have to do the due diligence and get the date to rent that venue. But it's an awesome place to go see a show too if you haven't been there.
Yeah, we definitely got to check that out.
Yep.
Abby may have been.
Well, it's an awesome venue, and They bring a drink, whether it's a Coke or a beer, at your table, and they put it in a boot, and you get to keep the boot and take it home with you.
That's awesome.
They literally give you the boot.
Well, if you got to get the boot from somebody, I guess
that's the way to do it. Yep. Well, it's been great talking to you guys. I want to thank you for doing the radio interview today, and we look forward to Abby's music, and we'll get her on Indie Country Radio as well, and we appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, one thing I wanted to ask you, like I said, before I let you go, is where can folks find you on social media if they want to purchase a song or two?
Social media, you can. We have just my regular Facebook, I guess, would be Justin Jack. You'll see a picture of me up there with a guitar or something. I'm not sure. Abby does most of my Facebook now.
Yeah, it's just him and a guitar.
Okay.
And I think we're on Instagram.
Justin Jack.
1025.
1025, and mine is X Abby Hankins X little kisses. And then Abby Hankins, there's an artist page and there's a personal page. People can send me on that, and I'm available for purchase on iTunes and Spotify. It'd be great if they could hit me up on Spotify. That'd be awesome.
There you go.
I think I'm on Spotify and
I think
iTunes and Google Play. All the normal, platforms.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, we're on Spotify too, so every time we play your music, they can find, when they find our radio station on Spotify, and we're in the podcast section under Indie Country Radio, so your songs play on Spotify there as well. So you get multiple plays on Spotify when we play you. But let me ask you now, too, about Twitter, because I'll tell you what, most of our music comes from Twitter. We can be found at the radio station at New Country's Best. My personal account is at Tim Kelly on Air, so be sure to give us a follow on there, because we tweet every live song in our live shows. When we're live on the air like we are now, we will tweet what song is on the air, and we'll put you in that tweet. And it gets your fans to tune in and say, wow, okay, he's on this radio station now. And it's just a win-win for both of us. They tune into us, and they're tuning into you.
Yeah, my Twitter is Abby Hankins Song with one S. And I'd love to follow you.
There we go. I'll definitely follow you back, and we'll get spinning your music as soon as you send it to us. We would love to do that for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What my Twitter would be, so I'll have to get that to you. I'll shoot it to you on a message or something.
Well, I'll tell you, I played a couple of your songs now, and I'm working the phone and the mouse in one hand, so I will tweet as soon as I get off here. But yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get you that email too. Also, if you can, message me, read the email again.
Yeah, IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com.
I want to go ahead and send that song Abby done of mine, Storms. I think your listeners would love it today.
Well, I might be able to debut it in this show. I multitask pretty good. I can load it while I'm on the air. So we'll see if we can't make that happen.
Well, Tim, we do appreciate the interview, man. It's been, I love what you're doing. I mean, you've got a lot of people in Nashville also, and I was telling them, that you put me on the show last week, and they were like, man, Tim Kelly, he's great at what he does. And you are appreciated.
Well, I appreciate that. We were fortunate. A couple of years ago in 2016, we won a couple of Nashville Universe Awards. We won Radio Network of the Year, and I got Radio Personality of the Year, but I never, get the big head like it's not about me. I love doing the show, and I want to do a professional job at it, but it's about you guys. The music is what makes this radio station sound so good. And it's got to stay that way. It's got to be about the music.
It's all about music. That's I agree with 100%.
Yep.
If not for music, we wouldn't have a job. So
absolutely. Well, keep doing your thing, man. And I know it's a passion of you guys. And if you love making music, Nashville is still the place to be. That's Country Music City. That definitely is. And so keep doing your thing. But if if it works out, we can see you in Branson. Keep in touch with me. I'll try to get some things going for you here.
That sounds good to me.
We'd love to meet you in person. Well, you guys have a great day. We're going to go out with another song from Justin Jack. It is called Hank's Guitar on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Lost one of its greatest performers, one of its greatest writers.
Tonight I'm sipping whiskey out by the creek bank, listening to old Hank singing songs about a lost highway. Yeah, I bet I could tell you what he was thinking and why he was drinking. 'Cause right now I feel the same damn way. It's the midnight train, it's the pouring rain, and it's a cold, cold heart. It's the way I feel with the whippoorwill and staring at a falling star. Yeah, tonight I feel like I'm playing Hank's guitar. Riding in the back of a 52 Cadillac, staring down the road on a final drive. I bet Hank knows just how I'm feeling, and we're both feeling I'll never get out of this world alive. It's the midnight train, it's the pouring rain, and it's a cold, cold heart. It's the way I feel with the whippoorwill staring at a falling star. Yeah, tonight I feel like I'm playing Hank's guitar.
I went walking down by Johnson's Pond. I had nowhere to be. August was lazy, free as a daisy, sweet on the summertime breeze. Dandelion wishes, butterfly kisses, dipping my toes in the creek. I found the tallest cottonwood for miles around, cold hid the kissing tree. 'Cause there's a hot garden of a cottonwood bark in the middle of Johnson Junior Park. A promise made with an arrow straight through by two young hands that love once knew. We're two young hands that love what's new, strong and true as the days go by. That old tree stood the test of time, and I dream of the day when my true love and me carve our names in the kissing tree.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I will not forget the day so wonderful when first I heard your voice, so beautiful. Longing for it each day, dreaming about you. Wondering if I lost my mind. But as time went by, the longing in my heart grew. I knew my love for you was always true, and the comfort of your arms I had longed for. To hold and love you is needed for sure.
Couple of great talented ladies right there. That is Celine Jacqueline and a great tune called 15 Days. And before that, young Miss Jenny Harlick from Canada, and a great tune called Kissing Tree that she wrote and produced and performed and all that good stuff. She was 14 years old when she did it too, by the way. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I want to thank Abby Hankins for a great radio interview, along with Mr. Justin Jack this morning, wherever you are in your part of the world. They are awesome, and we're going to be hearing lots from them here at Indie Country Radio. So we appreciate the interview, and don't forget it was recorded. So if you missed it, you'll be able to hear the replay after the show is over later on this afternoon. Just go to Spreaker.com, search Indie Country Radio, and you'll be able to see all of our previous shows. And they are also on YouTube, so be sure to like our YouTube channel as well. They stay on there forever, absolutely. Mr. Steve Hickman is up next. You can follow him on Twitter at Steve Hickstick. This is called Long Shot on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
Underdog at the back of the pack, that's just how I roll. I've been a long shot all my life, yeah, it's all I know. Well, you can't stop my will to win, it's bellowing from my soul. Well, I ain't got nothing left to lose, I'm all in, here I go. Well, you can bet on me, I won't let you down. Yeah, you can take it to the bank, I won't quit till I'm crowned. Yeah, I'm the long shot, and you best not count me out. 'Cause there's fire in my belly, could burn this whole place down. Lo and behold, I've been down at the bottom, I couldn't see to the top. No, not a soul around to hear me, no one with a rope to drop. I stood there on my feet and screamed, God, why have you left me to die? He said, son, it was you that walked away, I've never left your side. Well, you can bet on me, I won't let you down. Yeah, you can take it to the bank, I won't quit till I'm crowned. Yeah, I'm the long shot, and you best not count me out. 'Cause this fire in my belly is gonna burn this whole place down. Can't put this fire out, it stays hungry. Yeah, it's fueled by the salt of doubt, I gotta say it bluntly. Yeah, I'm the long shot. All right.
100% focused on new music. Hey, look, a squirrel. Anything country.
That's a funny word. Hey, these are good brownies. What? Oh, yeah, right. Radio, sorry.
How come you never take me out to dinner anymore?
Well, first, we're about to play a bunch of feel-good songs. And second, you know we're not married, right?
Oh, details. Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! In the basement! In the basement! In the basement! Up to the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Tired, it's hard to see. Boot stepping off the plane, breezing home sweet air again. He thinks to himself, it's been so long. Up ahead, he sees the signs, scans the crowd for her blue eyes. Mama's holding baby girl, crazy how she's their whole world. Thinks to himself, it's been so long. Gotta tell her goodbye. Takes her hand and asks God why. Little girl comes running in. She don't know that it's the end. Looks up to the sky and says, here and now is all that matters. In this life, she's all that matters. Too damn long of being away. Here with her is where I stay. That girl is all that matters. All that matters. All that matters.
Country music with a bit of a rockin' attitude right there. Her name is Katie Beth, and that is called All That Matters. You could follow Katie Beth at Katie Beth Music on that big Twitter machine. We just tweeted to her, and you should too. You should tweet to us, and if you haven't followed us yet, be sure to do that. At New Country's Best is the radio station, and again, my personal Twitter account at Tim Kelly on Air. We use Twitter religiously, and when I'm not doing the country music thing, yeah, I like to be funny on there as well. So check out my jokes. You might make your day. The music's sure going to make your day, absolutely, on a Hump Day Wednesday. Let's get back to that right now. Miss Madeline Victoria from San Antonio, Texas. He Only Loves Me on the Dance Floor on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It's Friday night, looking for
Introducing the music of Billy James Brady. He performs fun songs like Beer Don't Float.
The only thing we gotta worry about today is beer don't float.
And Talking Trash with Johnny Cash.
I wish I could sit and talk some trash with Johnny Cash. They wear their
And he makes serious songs like American Heroes, a great tribute to our active military and veterans.
serve their country, still wear their uniform proud. It wasn't for them.
Billy James Brady's music can be purchased on CD Baby or on his website, BillyJamesBrady.com.
They're American heroes. True American heroes.
Today's country.
It might be everything that I need, but you gotta come talk to me, talk to me. Today's country.
Girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. We got the hits.
All the hits.
Today's country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I was just like the wind flying fast and free. I never let a woman get a hold on me like a Mustang roaming on the open range. I go honky-tonkin' round. I saw her standing there and I asked her to dance. Looked in her eyes and fell into a trance. I was struck by lightning and paralyzed. I felt my feet lose touch with the floor. Bang, bang, boom, right between the eyes. Bang, bang, boom, she got me mesmerized. I'm helpless as a lamb, eating from the palm of her hand. Bang, bang, boom, when she's sweet talking to me, I'm seeing double, getting weak in the knees. How she loves me. Bang, bang, boom. Swinging, I just took a dive while my independence was waving goodbye. I saw stars, heard wedding bells, and never even felt the phone. That little gal puts me right over the moon. She gives a little whistle, I'm dancing her tune. She got a honey-do list 10 miles long, and I don't mind at all. Bang, bang, boom, right between the eyes. Bang, bang, boom, she got me mesmerized. I'm helpless as a lamb, eating from the palm of her hand. Bang, bang, boom, when she's sweet talking to me, I'm seeing double, getting weak in the knees. How she loves me. Bang, bang, boom, how she loves me. Bang, bang, boom.
Bang Boom. That's a good song right there and a good video to it. You can check out the video, one of our latest ones, on Indie Country Television. IndieCountryRadio.net. Just hit the More tab on the right. You'll see Channel 2 of Indie Country Television. That's where you will find Bing Bang Boom and the artist Jeff Mammoth. That is M-A-M-E-T-T. And that's where you can follow him on Twitter as well. Good stuff. And we appreciate him sending those to us. We will gladly be playing music like that. Well, this next lady wrote this song is a lady that I work with in Branson, Missouri. She had a great run with it, and it charted quite well a few years ago, and she sent it to me, and I love it. Her daughter sings it. They are the Haskins. It is called Being Lonely With You on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
We used to laugh, we used to sigh, we used to gaze in each other's eyes, we used to hold each other all through the night. We used to kiss constantly, we used to meet each other's needs. Now when we're together, it doesn't feel right. The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. I can't get rid of this emptiness or this heartache blues. What happened to the love we once knew? The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. We used to walk holding hands, we used to share our dreams and plans. Now we hardly speak to one another. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we didn't tell each other lies. Now the truth hurts too much to uncover. The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. I can't get rid of this emptiness or this heartache and blues. What happened to the love we once knew? The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. I miss the way it used to be when you shared your heart with me. I miss the way I used to feel when our love was real. The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. I can't get rid of this emptiness or this heartache and blues. What happened to the love we once knew? The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Baby, I know you're hurting. You've been hurting bad. I know you think you're losing everything you had, but I've been doing some thinking. I hope it's not too late. I gotta turn this around before you lose your faith. Someone is gonna love you, someone will treat you right, someone's gonna hold you all through the night. Someone will make you feel wanted, love you for your whole life. Someone's gonna love you starting tonight. I know it's complicated, and you've been having some doubts, but I got all the answers on how to work this out. You gotta trust your heart, it's never did you wrong. You gotta want it back. If you keep holding on, someone is gonna love you, someone will treat you right, someone's gonna hold you all through the night. Someone will make you feel wanted and love you for your whole life. Someone's gonna love you starting tonight. Someone's gonna love you starting tonight.
That is a new one, Lula. His name is Beau Hazard. That is called Starting Tonight. You can find him on Facebook. I know he has a page there that I've liked, and you guys should too. Beau Hazard and a great tune called Starting Tonight. And as soon as he gets a Twitter account, we're going to have him follow us, and we will be tweeting him as well. Great, great music on the radio. And he just followed me, and I followed him back, and there you go. Boom, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to try to get your music on Indie Country Radio, we would love to hear from you. Send us an email, indiecountryradio@yahoo.com. If we like what we hear, you'll be hearing it on this radio station. That's how that works. We love this next artist. His name is Matt Ferris. You can follow him on Twitter at Matt Ferris Country, and you can check out the video to Me or the Whiskey on Indie Country Television as well. This is the song right here on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I'm no stranger to a stiff drink. It eases my mind somehow. The kind of friend you pay to be with, but only brings you down. Well, I'm a big hit in this bar room, and everyone loves me right now. But when the lights go down and the chairs go up, what keeps them around? Is it me or the whiskey? on the front porch, strumming an old guitar. I'm trying to write a country love song about how you're breaking my heart. 'Cause I can tell by the look on your face, you've run out of tears. You're ready to walk away and leave me standing here. Is it me or the whiskey? I can't seem to find the answer in my glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? In one hand there's a whiskey bottle, in the other there's a glass. Is this feeling worth it? Maybe I should ask if it's me or the whiskey. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me? Is it me or the whiskey? I can't seem to find the answer in this glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? Me or the whiskey?
Singer-songwriters for 25 years. Discover St. Cyr White. Dave St. Cyr and Dolan White make up the songwriting duo St. Cyr White. You'll find songs that lament over lost love,
Take my heart in your hands. Give love a chance.
their contemporary songs tell the listener stories about people's lives.
This is the life. Up at 5 when the rooster crows. This is what country life's all about.
Their goal is to provide today's artists with songs they can be proud to interpret and perform or record as their own. Check them out on their website, stcyrwhite.com.
A warning to new music beginners. New music can be pointy. Do not run with new music. Ingesting new music could cause euphoric conditions. Smiling may occur. Do not ever point new music at anyone unless you mean to use it. And always get your new music from a reliable source.
Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Folks say I'm down to nothing since my family left my home. They say I'll go crazy trying to make it on my own. Well, I'm right here to tell you that's not the way it is. 'Cause I ain't down to nothing as long as I have this. I've got nails on the wall where the pictures used to hang. Got room enough to breathe and time on my hands. I've got reasons to believe in There's a place now, should you fall, and you can hang your coat up on a nail on the wall. There's lots of peace and quiet, and there's room to hang my clothes. There's an echo down the hallway who talks back when I'm alone. There's a crayon in the bedroom where little Jessie used to play, and written on the wall, I love you, Dad, why can't we stay? I've got nails on the wall where the pictures used to hang. I've got room enough to breathe, time on my hands. I've got reasons to believe in where the dust used to fall, and all the time I need to count the nails on the wall, and all the time I need to count the nails on the wall.
They are the great group 2 PM Junction, and my good friend Mr. Stephen Mason singing that song. It is called Nails on the Wall. They absolutely nailed that song, didn't they? And you can follow them on Twitter at 2 PM Junction. You can follow this next group from the state of Texas at The Shotgun Rider. They are Shotgun Rider. This is called Mess I'm In. I'm in a good one right now on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
I'm falling out the door, blood rushes to the floor. You're kind enough to toss my coat. Just a couple blocks to the house, I ain't no hurry to get there now. I can't stand that bed no more. I never thought I'd see that guy I used to be, holding you the way he did. Well, it sure looks like you got what you want when you're looking at him like he's the one. Nothing in the world could beat that smile. Well, it's one that I haven't seen in a while. You have on your black dress, the one I'm wanting to forget. But if I could love you again, I wouldn't be in the mess I'm in. Loose change in my pocket, it's all that I got left after leaving this place. People ask me where I've been. It's nice to know I still got friends. I barely show my face these days, but they can't understand the pain that I've been through. Oh, and it's not helping seeing him with you. Well, it sure looks like you got what you want when you're looking at him like he's the one. Nothing in the world could beat that smile. Well, it's one that I haven't seen in a while. You have on your black dress, the one I'm wanting to forget. But if I could love you again, I wouldn't be in the mess I'm in. It looks like you got what you want when you're looking at him like he's the one. Nothing in the world could beat that smile. Well, it's one that I haven't seen in a while. You have on your black dress, the one I'm wanting to forget. If I could love you
The featured song of the week is next on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You look so amazing out there in the rain as we go dancing to a song that's not even there. We don't even care. I am taken back by beauty before my eyes, and I start to wonder if you're even aware. Nobody compares to your heartbeat and your soft cheeks next to mine. Girl, I need you. Nothing feels like you and I. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Smelling your skin as I pull you close, wanting you to know nothing else compares. So I'm holding you. Out there in the spotlight, holding on to you, side sweet emotion, taking us for a ride. And people say we're too young, holding on for this long. I can't seem to find a better way to waste my time. Yeah, yeah. In your heartbeat and your soft cheeks next to mine. Oh yeah, girl, I need you. Nothing feels like you and I. Yeah, yeah. Smelling your skin as I pull you close, wanting you to know nothing else compares. I'm holding you. Oh, oh. Say the next dance with me and you'll never dance alone. Holding you just feels like home. Oh, oh, smelling your skin as I pull you close, wanting you to know nothing else compares. I'm holding you.
That is our featured song of the week. You can hear it all week long on every live show. It is called Holding You, and the artist is Mr. Mike Riley. You can follow him on Twitter at Mike Riley1. That is Mike Riley and the number 1 behind it. And you can hear the song all week long, even when we're not live on the air on Indie Country Radio, right off of our website, indiecountryradio.net. Just hit that More tab on the right, drop down to Song of the Week. You will see a media player. Click play, and the full song is there anytime you wish to hear it. And I love it, so we're going to be hearing it a lot this week on Indie Country Radio. If you would like to suggest a song of the week that we should play all week long, you can do that as well. Email us your suggestions, indiecountryradio@yahoo.com. You can follow this next artist at Tori Wilson Music. She is Tori Wilson. This is called Louisiana Rain on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
So you had a little setback, got a little thrown off track. So you had a little heartbreak,
There's no such thing as enough country. You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now. Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! 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 Up to the basement! In the basement! In the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
If these walls could talk, I know what they'd say. Man, you must be crazy for letting her leave that way. You should pick up the phone, beg her to turn back. Can't you see that she's the best thing that you've ever had? Don't be a fool, throw out your pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, and that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, well, that's what they say. You should take a look around at the memories you've made. Now, was it all for nothing? Was it all done in vain? Oh, you can turn out the lights, you can try to hide the pictures. Oh, but tomorrow's gonna come, and believe me, man, you're gonna miss her. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, and that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, yeah, that's what they say. Oh, don't be a fool, throw out your pride. Tell her that you love her for the rest of your life, that you didn't mean for things to go this far. Tell her that you need her and how lucky you are, 'cause a love like that you don't find every day. If these walls could talk, well, that's what they say.
His name is Reggie Shaw. He is from Nashville, Tennessee. If These Walls Could Talk. You can find him at Reggie Shaw Music on Facebook and Twitter, and he is awesome, isn't he? I love a great ballad in country music. Well, I want to thank Miss Abby Hankins and Mr. Justin Jack from Nashville, Tennessee as well today. Although they're from South Carolina, they are currently in Nashville for doing a great radio interview. If you missed the interview, it will be available in about 5 minutes or so, and you can listen to it over and over and over again. We sure would appreciate that. Well, that's going to do it for me today. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Check us out on our website, timkellyproductions.com. You guys have a great Wednesday, and we will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on, oh, I'll see you on the